overall, what I was feeling for you guys in regards to your finances, you know of a way to improve your money. Whether, well, you know, there's a new way for you to improve your money situation. So if you've been trying to figure out if you should do it or not, do it, right? Now, when it has to do with love, you know, we are going to be in that, you know, famous Mercury retrograde where all the exes or people from your past want to come back as usual. Even when it's not Mercury retrograde, everybody always trying to come back as usual. Doesn't mean you got to take them. I'm just telling you that, you know, that's what it's looking like. So somebody wants to reconcile from your past. And if you, okay, so some of you guys are calling in a new soulmate, and then someone from your past is trying to come in. This new one isn't going to come in until you decide what you're going to do about that one that's coming back. Most of you are already, you know, determined not to take them back. So then that's awesome. You're clearing your energy for this newness and this new love to come in. Okay, let's get to the main message. Your first card is going to deal with your recent past, which could be last year, last month, last second, person, place, or situation. Your first card is Temperance. Isn't she so pretty? Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly, or you have Sagittarius in your natal chart. Doesn't have to be. You could be just taking on the energy of the Temperance, which is awesome. This is getting balance in your life. This has to do with things being done in moderation, being in alignment. So mind, body, and soul. Some of you guys, this is testing the waters. That's why we saw that player card coming out. You know, it might be looking into what's going to be your birthday, right? Might be looking into doing some dating, you know, putting yourself out there. A lot of options, a lot of choices, apparently. Tired of that lingering stagnation of things not going anywhere. Has to do with being patient. And also, for those of you that are in that spiritual realm, Temperance is like an angel, you know. This is some divine intervention from your higher self, trying to be in that type of alignment, being more in alignment with your true life soul purpose, trying to figure out what that's about, trying to figure out what the universe is trying to tell you, and make sense of it here in the earthly realm so that you can move forward. So you guys are getting it. You're getting it. You see how she has two cups? There's a cup of fire, and then there's a cup of water. I see the fire as information coming from your higher self, and then the water being here of the earth. So mastering the ability to receive that information, you know, the cup from above, from this cup from below, and then there's a tempering happening. If you just drink that cup of hot, it's going to be too hot. So that information that sometimes you get, you don't understand it, or you don't remember it, especially if it's in your dreams. So you are in a shift or in somewhere or another understanding what this cup is about with the fire, and then making sense of it with this cup down here of the earth. And then they're trying to give it to you in a temperature, the right temperature where you can drink from it, understand it, and implement it. Okay. Now, let's talk about your present energy. That's too many, but we see. Ooh, soulmate. This could be a divine connection as well. Let's talk about your present energy. If it wants to come out again, it will. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. More Sagittarius energy. So a lot of things are happening around your birthday and around Sagittarius time. So it's like November, what is it? November, December. The Wheel of Fortune is about big time changes, big things happening, good things happening, things moving forward. You know, Could be a large sum of money coming in. Nice. Could be your birthday. Well, it is going to be your birthday. So maybe this is someone giving you a really amazing gift that changes your life. Hopefully some of you win the lottery. But let's be realistic. Not everybody's going to win the lottery. But at least this is things moving on. Good things happening. Things that weren't changing are changing. A lot of that stubborn energy. So a change of heart. Somebody's having a change of heart. Good fortune in your favor. Nice. It's time, apparently. This is divine timing. This is karmic lessons, things that you were supposed to learn from. A lot of you are learning these lessons. So now it's time to go on to this next lesson or this next chapter or this next cycle, this next phase, however you want to say it. It's something different, something better that you're heading towards, right? Now let's talk about your near future. You could also be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, like yourselves, Aquarius, or what's the other one? Taurus. Different for everyone, obviously. In your near future, come on, can I just get one? I just want the one card. Oh, you have the Two of Pentacles. Rainbow time. So the Two of Pentacles is more about that balance. Is trying to get that footing, being planted right, having your head on right, being grounded. There could have been a lot of emotions that you were dealing with, that emotional roller coaster. That was, so you guys were dealing with someone that was just emotionally unavailable, emotionally imbalanced, or this is how they felt about you. So there's an understanding here where you might be able to see where they're coming from, they're seeing where you're coming from. Things are, more on an even plane. Things are making sense. When it has to do with your money, some of you guys are figuring out a way how to, get that situation stable. There could have been a time where you were struggling, having a hard time, having to borrow from this card or this person to pay the other, right? Trying to balance that checkbook. But there is a sense of feeling like everything's going to be okay. Like, finally, you can relax. It's not so up in the air. And if it is, you know what it is. So you know how to catch it, where to catch it. How is that possible? You're a master at it. Let's say that guy was a real juggler. You know how to multitask. It's not so intimidating. It's not so scary. You know how to do this now, or you will be, right? Others of you, remember I was saying something about choices, options? So you've made some kind of list, you made some kind of plan where you have weighed out the pros and the cons, and you're making your decisions accordingly in a better way. Not so hysterical. Why would that be? Maybe it was something that we would tend to worry about a lot before, and now not so much because of the experience, because you just have that knowing that it's going to be okay. Ooh, it's going to be fair, apparently. You have the Six of Pentacles, Libra energy. So this is good. This is a gift. Again, could be your actual birthday gifts. Could be in money. That's always good, right? Just give me the money, I'll buy myself what I want. Others of you, it has to do with your relationships. Is it choosing better friends, or I guess if you were used to people kind of just taking from you, you know what that looks like, so you're able to avoid that. So now you're attracting more people that are going to reciprocate accordingly. You know, give like you give, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, however, it's an alignment. It's mind, body, and soul. This could be in regards to your spirituality, spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, growing spiritually, understanding, and not letting things stress you out so much. So that's awesome. But definitely it's time for you to receive this. And it doesn't even seem like there was something that you really, really, well, I mean, in life, probably it's a gift, you know, karma, time. They're paying you. You're being paid by the universe for all that you have endured. But it doesn't seem like it's something that you were, I guess, planning or expecting. It seems like it's a bit unexpected. Like you had an idea that you might be receiving, you know, a loan or a gift, or, you know, probably because it's your birthday, but it's not your birthday now, though, so why would you get it now? Interesting. So you're getting something in advance. Something in advance. Maybe you were thinking you were going to get it. It was going to take a long time, or it was going to be down the line. Or you know how sometimes you put out those clues like, I want this for my birthday. This is on my wish list. Well, you're going to get something in advance before that. Something you wanted, but you didn't expect it now. Okay, sounds good to me. Loan, job, raise, however this is a big change. And it's because you weren't expecting it. Expectations are different. We'll get more info. Don't worry, my Scorpios. What is this temperance about? Temperance is clarified by the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this has to do with half-truths, or let's just call it what it is, some lies. Some lies that, you know, you have been telling yourself, or others obviously have been telling you. So when it wasn't being completely truthful in the past, and this was taking a toll on you emotionally, financially, or the other way around, but because you're not letting it get to you, and just kind of not letting it trigger you, being more emotionally, okay. Let's say that somebody was really very overreacted a lot, overreacted to certain situations, drama queen, drama king type thing, right? And that would make things worse. It would always make things worse. It didn't have to be that bad at all, but it made it worse. So now, something within you is not letting it get to you. The understanding of not, kind of like not expecting so much from someone, or they're not expecting so much from you. That way you won't be disappointed. Expecting them to, okay, expecting them to lie. Like, I know what you're saying is probably a lie. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just going to go on with my life. And that's really helping tremendously. So not letting things get to you. Some of you guys needed to hear, not needed because you knew. It's like you already knew there were lies, or they were not telling you the truth. So you're fine with that? That makes you happy? I don't understand it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But whatever this is helping you be more emotionally balanced. Just not overreact, not get so upset so easily. Just more zen, you know? Like, oh, okay, you said that? That's fine. It's okay. They probably don't like your new attitude, but hey, that's their problem, right? The Wheel of Fortune. is clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which you have over here. So this is good. This is that mastering skill I was talking about, where before everything was kind of up in the air. You know, it was hard to find your footing. It was hard to make this change. Now there's a decision that has been made, and this is the perfect time for it. This is guiding you towards something better. It's a peaceful type of resolution. Money-wise, it's looking amazing. You're making the right decisions in regards to your financial situation. It could be just be the relationship that you have in regards to money. Not stressing about it so much, not letting others stress you out about it, and just kind of going with the flow. Not so much of that roller coaster energy. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Hangman in reverse. Perfect. Beautiful. So the truth is that you do have this under control. It's how you handle it. It's how you handle it. Okay, so you guys are handling things differently. So the Hangman, Pisces energy, you could be dealing with a Pisces, is beautiful in reverse, because that means that whatever you were stuck in, whatever kept you in that limbo situation, whether it was emotional, that not knowing, that fear, you have been enlightened, you will be enlightened to this new way of doing things. You're getting the facts, you're getting the information, and you will be able to step out of that upside down situation and move on with your life. You're not going to have that kind of struggle because of something that you are totally understanding, and for a lot of you, mastering. Divine intervention. You're getting a lot of help. Oh, help from others. Okay. Some of you guys have been wondering, is this the right time? And they've been trying to help you by sending others to help you. So it's okay to ask for help from others, because they have a lot of information that's going to get you unstuck. They're going to help you see things in a different way, in a different angle. So it's about the perception, how you perceive it, and how you put yourself in their situation as well. Something like this. Let me get one more for that. Oh, okay. You have the Devil. You'll be dealing with a Capricorn, a karmic. This was a karmic bond, a karmic lesson. It's time to let that go. It's that understanding that you're not stuck, that your hands are not tied behind, your back. Your hands are tied. You can get out of the situation if you choose to. A lot of you are realizing that you need to. This is some kind of toxic situation, toxic person, codependent, addictions even. Whatever has kept you off kilter, whatever has kept you stuck and in that limbo of over analyzing, which keeps you in that paralysis type energy. This is something that you are going to be illuminated to. It's going to be made clear. You're going to see, you have seen who's telling you truth and who's not, and then it'll make it easier for you to move on and go on to your new life. Big, big, big changes. Big, happy changes. Ooh, definitely big, happy changes. You have the Empress. Lovely. This is abundance. Ooh, a lot of you guys are going to be doing good with your money. Congratulations. This is good. Libra energy, Taurus energy. Oh, you're focusing on yourselves. You're taking care of you. Good for you. Self-improvement, self-empowerment, beauty, doing things that make you feel beautiful, make you feel handsome, you know, buying yourself something nice, uh, re- redecorating, redecorating your area, your space, your office, however this is. It's a lot of very Venetian energy, all about, you know, caring about you, others. You could be becoming a mother. Pregnancy could be involved, and that just changes everything, right? Pregnancy changes everything in a good way. In a good way. When it has to do with your money, this is expansion. This is how I was saying in the beginning of the way, this new way of improving your money situation. By doing it, it's going to obviously expand your pocketbook, your checkbook, your balances, right? You could already be doing something now that you've been thinking of expanding on, making it bigger, making more of it, franchise type, you know, or even starting it up. But it seems like it would expand pretty quickly. And that's a type of gift the universe is giving you, where things might have been stuck before. By you caring for you and not overthinking it, or again with the expectations, expecting a certain thing and just kind of going with it, the universe is going to expand it for you dramatically very fast, where you might have thought that you were behind, and you could have been, but now it'll propel you so far ahead that you're going to move faster. So you're going to be even ahead of where you thought, how should I say that? Let's say by now you thought you would, you know, have a home or have a particular job, be making so much money, and something stopped, and you're like, dang, I kind of lost out in a lot of times, so now I'm kind of starting over. Well, by you just releasing control of controlling this, you're going to be gifted with advancement, where you're actually going to be way ahead of what you even thought possible. I hope I explained that right. Creating, very creative. So let's say not focusing so much on the serious and focusing more on what makes you happy, you know, arts and crafts, your hobbies, something that makes you feel, you know, joy, bliss. That actually is what is meant for you. And that is what actually will, you can make an amazing living off of. Very artistic, working with your hands. Something you didn't even think about, consider before. Maybe because you just didn't have the time. Or because you weren't patient. Somebody who got tired of waiting. So it's like doing things too soon. You know, that didn't work. Well, let me try this. That didn't work. Let me try this. But not giving it a time to grow, to advance. That's why it didn't grow. So kind of releasing that, letting it grow. Like, how are you going to pick this fruit from this tree if it's, you know, it's not even ready yet? Obviously, if you pick it, it's not going to taste good. You can't sell it. You can't do anything with it. So being more patient, that temperance energy. Patience is a virtue. Okay, my Scorpio, so if you're hearing what you just heard, that's a gift. Some of you guys are getting that gift of seeing how the patience really, really is going to actually propel you further. Okay, so now ask me a question. What would you like to know? I told you about those big, happy changes, didn't I? Yes, I did. Big, happy changes are happening to you, my Scorpios. Don't doubt it. It's happening. It's already here. Let's see what the bookie book has to say. 1 second. 23. 23 comes down to a 5, so definitely a change, a big change coming. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you're asking about may require you to take leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. There you go, my Scorpios.